Hi there everyone, this is Temperance from Comma Crazy Studios. Due to popular demand, people have been asking me to show them how I put on Bea the Bee. So I'm going to show you the various parts and how to put her on. Let's go take a look. Alright, let me first show you the various parts to Bea. She's got quite a few. The tail is pretty obvious. It is actually just a basic tail belt mechanism, worn like any regular furry tail. The head has open ventilation in the mouth. Vision is actually not through the sides, but right through the front here. The nice thing about insect heads is they have good bisected features, so I can sneak in the vision screen. It gives me great visions right through the front. The antennae here are 14 gauge wire, so I can bend them at any position I want and it holds quite well. It also makes it easy for storing. Then we move on to the wings. This thing crosses in front of my chest, and I attach the wings to it through the costume. You can see there's holes here that I run bolts through. The wings themselves are 14 gauge wire that have been wrapped in cellophane and shrink wrapped with a heat gun. This is the front, how a wing would appear to you. I put just a little bit of fur here to hide the wire mechanisms underneath. On the other side, you can see there are two wing nuts and washers that hold it in place. So I just thread these through the holes of the harness and then just tighten up the wing nuts, and the wings hold in place. They're a little bit flexible, very durable. I've been bumped around at cons and have no problems. The bodysuit is actually just a torso, with the legs are sewn directly onto it. They're spandex lycra with pool noodle cores. It zips up in the front, and in the back you can see I've got little slits in the side. This is just so the harness can go through it. And then for the arms and legs, I have an entire unitard that I use. This unitard has attached foot soles in the bottom. This means I can walk around. Gives sort of the impression of insect legs, but gives me enough grip on my feet so I'm not walking around in stocking feet. Hands are attached to the unitard, and it's just a basic unitard. It zips up in the back. So now I'll show you how I put her on. Okay, so first things first. In order to put together Bea, you have to start with the harness. So I tuck this to the inside of the costume and pull up the brackets through the slits in the back, like so. Then remove the wing nuts and slide them through the holes of the harness. Once through, I just tighten up the wing nuts. Here's one. Oh, I knew I'd do it, I'd lose the wing nut. And the other. So, now the wing is attached, and I just need to do the same with the other side. Okay, now Bea's wings are attached. As you can see with the fur, you can't even tell where the seam is. and they hold on really good. The harness also allows me to close the wings up or open them as required. And now to do the belt. The tail belt is done the same way that it is done with pretty much every other suit. There's a hole near the tail area and a tail belt loop that you run through it. So you just poke the loop through the hole. And then once it's through the costume, you just take whatever belt you use for costuming and run it through the loop. Now the tail is attached to the costume. So let's go put Bee on. Okay, now I'm all ready to put on Bee. As usual, I've got my hair tied back in a bun. Instead of Under Armour, the nice thing about Bee is I can just wear the unitard I made. As you can see, hands are attached and there are foot soles on the bottom of the feet. It's really unattractive, I'm not going to deny it. Alright, now this is the awkward part of putting Bee on with all these straps in the way. Okay, we'll start by belting in the tail. It is a good idea to know where your straps are so you don't have to keep fiddling with it. So strap up, strap down, strap up, strap down. Okay, this is connected in a cross pattern. So I clip the top to the bottom on the alternate side and pull to tighten. And same on the other side. Flip the cross, pull to tighten, and then I'm left with a cross which holds the harness in place across my chest. Then I just need to zip her up. And as you can see, the wings are held in place. I can close them if I want, or open them up. Then last is the head. Very easy to pull on, just pull it straight on over your head. And that's Bee for you. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.